Okay, hi guys. My name is Grace. For those who doesn't know me, this is pick a card reading for the full moon in Aries energy. It's 24th of September in my time. I don't know how about in yours. And if you've been feeling an impulsive energy today, I know for myself, if you're an Aries sun, moon, or rising, personally, for myself, I had a breakdown today. I, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting it. Something will happen full moon in Aries, but I didn't realize it was really this dramatic. But yeah, I had a breakdown today as an Aries rising, so just keep that in mind. Here's my pick a card reading. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. And I'll start with card number 1. Okay, for people who pick card number 1, this is your reading. I'll start with, I'm seeing 9-11 right now. A lot of 2s and 1, 2, so that might be significant for you. I'll start with an affirmator, with this affirmator card. So, what you need to focus on right now is gratitude. It says, today I'm grateful for all of the little things even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet. And I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Expressing gratitude. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but that's the main focus for you right now. And yeah, maybe you're trying to manifest. I'm seeing 2s and 1s for you, okay? So maybe you're manifesting something and it's not happening yet, but for more blessings to come into your life, you should practice more gratitude, do a gratitude list. Just start your day being thankful about things that you already have, because how can the universe give you something more than you already have if you're not grateful of what you already have at the moment? It just doesn't make sense. Okay? Now, looking at your tapping into your energy for you to know if this is really the reading for you. 4 of Cups. I feel like this is you might have experienced some sort of loss. You might have also thought that moving on to something new will give you something that is more satisfying instead of focusing what you already have at the moment. Because I'm thinking like you probably thought the grass is greener on the other side, but then you're now looking back at the things that you've had and you thought that's the thing that you actually need right now. Something of that sort I'm getting. So some sort of like looking back energy. I know it's a bit contradicting with the actual meaning of the card, but that's what I'm intuitively getting with this. You're just not happy. It's like you're in a crossroad and you want this thing in front of you and you want this other thing on the other side, and you just can't seem to choose which one you actually want to go to. If it's a person or a situation, you just don't know which one to choose, and you're just not sure which one will really satisfy you. So that's in the past, okay? Now in the present moment, how it's affecting you in the present moment You feel out of control in the present moment here with the Emperor card in reverse. You're trying to control everything, thinking you can control everything, but that's just delusion. That's an illusion. That's delusion. And you feel like you're not able to express, you don't feel stable, and currently you don't feel like your creative abilities, you're not able to express it on where you're currently at right now. You probably thought it was a new beginning for you, but it maybe it has short-lived, and it just didn't last. Something just didn't fulfill you enough. You probably thought it will, but it just didn't fulfill you enough. That's what I'm getting. So that's where you're currently at the present moment. Possible future, 10 of Swords. So we have here some depth of a situation. I feel like this is your situation will change in the future, but at the same time there is some sort of change that is needed on your side. You need to move with the flow more instead of being on this Emperor energy. This is almost like a rebirth and change. This is to me like reading it like a death card with this 10 of Swords. But I'm also getting like you need to plan ahead. You need to use your logic to be able to have this transformation, for you to be able to actually now know what you really want. Because there is a conflict about that, really knowing what you want. So let's see what's the advice for you. Starting at what area of your life you need to focus on right now. What area of your life your energy is needed. Okay, so what area of your life is your energy needed right now? Okay, so 9 of Wands. The area of your life where you need your energy on is your spirituality, because I feel like you can manifest anything. You're a hard worker. You can do anything you put your mind into. It's just you actually knowing what it is that you really, really want. So if you put more time on your spirituality, you will have a calmer mind. You can decide better, and you could put all your energy into something that you want to actually do. And this is also, I'm getting, you need more artistry in your life, however way that is for you. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be just plain art like painting, those things, but I mean, you could do that if you're into that. Moving through life, I don't know what I'm hearing, like moving through life like an art form. And well, my guides are telling me you are the art. So you decide. But this is, for me, is expressing more creativity into your life. So you're actually needing more passion, because that's what's currently lost in your life right now. I feel there needs to be more passion. Okay, so what else? What is your biggest challenge at this time? What's your biggest challenge at this time? Okay. The Emperor card is here again. And with coming up with the Ace of Cups in reverse, both in reverse. Your biggest challenge this time is actually opening up your heart, and actually letting go of a situation that is not in alignment with you anymore. It has served its purpose, and but it's just something like what I'm getting is that it's sentimental for you, so you just cannot let go of it just right away. But you don't have to really, but at some point in time you have to really let go of whatever that is, so you can move forward into an alignment of where you need to actually be in your life. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this, because there's no movement. Emperor is just not moving. So you need to open up more, and I feel like this is more about your actual thing that you feel you're most passionate with. It's your passion. It's the thing that you feel. I don't know how I'm able to describe it more, but it's the thing that you want to wake up for and actually do. That you don't feel like you're dreading to do. Well, we all have those days where we just feel lazy and not do anything, but it's not one of those days. I'm just saying something that you want to wake up and do, and you feel really good about when you're doing it. So, third one. In which area do you need to be less impulsive? Aries energy is all about impulsiveness. If you feel more impulsive today, that's the Aries energy during this full moon. In which area do you need to be less impulsive? Okay, you need to be less impulsive in, I feel like, making decisions. You need to be less impulsive in making decisions, and at the same time I'm getting here, you need to be less impulsive with your words, because you're cutting with your words, and it will hurt you. You will regret it, and you will hurt other people. So you need to be less impulsive with your. I know you're just trying to speak your truth, but sometimes it's just not coming out in a way that you want it to be, and it's really not your fault all the time, because some people just take it personally. But sometimes you just need to be more careful with your words, when sometimes your intention won't just come out properly, especially if you're in that state of anger. Okay, so how can you lighten up and have more fun in your life? Let's see here. Ace of Wands. This is what I'm talking about. This is passion and desire. I feel like you need to release expectations, because expectations is what has kept you in this cycle of disappointment. So you need to have more fun, surrender to your passions. Surrendering doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It's actually taking action forward. But what I'm getting here is that, expectations, releasing the expectations, and just enjoying every bit of the journey. That's what I'm getting. So, how can you make best use of passionate energy that that this full moon in Aries is building up, how can you make use of that passionate energy of this Aries full moon? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So cycle has not ended yet, and feel guided to get more cards from this. No, not feeling that. How you can make best use of this Aries energy. The Hermit card and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Remember that this cycle has not ended yet, which means that the things that have happened in your life, it's not the end, okay? If you feel like you're at the bottom right now, you will soon go up, as long as you do the work, as long as you don't give up, okay? You surrender, but you don't give up. There's a difference. And you surrender by going within, by actually asking help, by actually admitting that you made mistake and that you need help right now to unstuck yourself, whether it's getting help from another person or your guides, by just going within. And actually, in doing that, you'll be able to finally know what it is that you truly want. Okay, so I'm just gonna get more cards for you. What do you need to release and surrender, and the advice for you from the Angels of Abundance card. Okay. What do you need to release and surrender? Surrender low self-esteem. You can do this, okay? You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Okay, I see the problem here. The issue here is that you need to go within to be able to look at the ways in which you are. Because the problem here is that you're not getting what it is that you want, because there's some problem within deservingness, actually deserving the things that you want to acquire. If you really go within, you will know what are the patterns, what are the thoughts, what is the story that you've created yourself that keep you in that state of not really knowing, not really deserving of this success. I know you want it, I know you're desiring it, but maybe in your subconscious, you actually don't feel like you deserve them. Okay, like you deserve to have them. So there's a block there. There's a block within actually getting what you want, and it causes confusion for you too. That's what I get. So for these Angels of Abundance, the cards for you, this really wants to come out. Okay, so visualize abundance in all forms. Maybe you don't actually see yourself actually getting what it is that you want, whether it's a situation, a person, whatever it is. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. And be open to other possibilities. When you visualize, you actually visualize what it is that you want, instead of just visualizing the things that you think that you can have, not at the moment, because you're trying to be realistic. So what it is that you actually want, because you can have it. I feel like this low self-esteem is preventing you to actually do that, to actually visualize what it is that you truly want. And release jealousy from other people. Maybe they actually now have what you want. Abundance is enough for everyone. So it's not like they can have all the abundance and you can't have anything. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Okay? So that's the reading for you. I hope this have helped you, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so for people who pick card number 2, as I was saying, if you're an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, you'll be affected by this energy. You probably have more outbursts, breakdown. That's just the result of this energy, okay? For you, starting this with affirmation, I have here the beauty card for you. So it says, the affirmation for you today is, I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. So that's just the empowerment message that you have for today to start up this reading. So far, I hope it's resonating. This is, I feel like, something to do with the image that you present in the world and the image that you actually see for yourself. You don't follow the image that the people that are trying to impose on you. You follow the image that you want to create for yourself, that feels authentic for you, that feels aligned for you. Okay, so you probably have been dealing with issues about beauty, about maybe feeling insecure about that. So this is a card for you. Now, in your past, tapping into your energy. So if this resonates, then this reading is really for you. We have the Eight of Cups. Someone might have you might have need to let go of someone, or this person might have let you go. So this is an Eight of Cups energy. A cycle must have ended with someone, and you might be wondering if this person is coming back for some of you. But that's just the past energy. Now the present energy is, or also what I'm getting, if this is not a person, for most of you it is. If this is not a person, this is just a phase in your life that has ended. Yeah. And you need to let go of the situation or whatever it is that's not serving you anymore. For the present moment, currently, what you're dealing with right now is you're still dealing it with the remnants of what has happened in the past. If it's a person that has left you, if it's I don't know why I'm getting it, being fired or sacked from a job, and or it's like a society where you don't feel like you belong to at the moment. I feel like that's also what I'm getting. It's like people don't like you in the society where you're in, because you're different. And I feel like you have a purpose. Instead of looking at it in a state of you're feeling lost and you're feeling left out in the cold because of other people, um, look at it in the perspective. I feel like you are more likely in that environment because if it has already served its purpose, it's okay to leave it. But at the same time, if you know that you feel that you're still there for a purpose and you still enjoy what you're doing, but you just don't like the people that you're encountering with, you're different because you are you will implement the change. You will start the change in that situation that you are in. People will not like it at first, but once you really stand your ground, I feel like you will implement the change that is needed in whatever situation that you're in right now. It's like you're the initiator, you're the catalyst of this change. So you have a really important purpose. That's what I'm getting with that. So if it's either another person that it could be just another person that you're still dealing with this loss of this person, whether it's like a physical loss or they left you, that could also be that. So for some of you, that's that. Take whatever resonates, message that resonates with you. Possible future. We have here the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like in the near future you're still not gonna be able to start something new because I feel like you haven't served your purpose where you're currently at right now, and you will get more stability in your life as you go along. And I can't just ignore this, but my brother just popped in to give me some food. And it was just so funny because he's trying to be as quiet as possible because he knows I'm doing the reading. Anyway, I don't know why I got lost a bit. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is whenever I see Ace of Pentacles, this is a start of a more stable commitment, but it's in reverse because there's some sort of delays or some sort of blockages that are still not in place yet. There's something that needs to be prepared and planned ahead first. That's why it's not here yet. But it will soon be here. It depends on you, obviously. It's your life. You can plan for this. You are the co-creator of your life. So if you want this is possible. It's here. Okay? You just need to do something, some action, a few tweaks, whatever it is. Okay? Because I feel like whatever this is, you feel not belonging in where you're currently in right now. It's taking a toll on you, and actually it's making you question if your beauty, your actual beauty, but every single one of us is beautiful in our own way. And I feel like it's making you want to conform, okay, because you want to fit in. I mean, who doesn't really want to fit in? That's a basic human need to actually feel feel that belonging. Okay, so don't blame yourself on that, even though you feel fake for trying to fit in. Okay, so let's see the advice for you for this full moon in Aries. What area of your life needs your energy right now? What area of your life needs your energy right now at this present time? whenever you've watched this video. Love. Okay, love. Maybe you're focusing so much on your work, your career, your goals, but this needs love, a deeper commitment, something that is more soul fulfilling for you. I mean, that's just what the cards is saying. You need to make the decision now. This is also making a decision with the Lovers card. Okay, and the Lovers is also a Gemini, so that might resonate with you. So that's where you need to focus on your energy right now. Maybe you have neglected this because you just want to focus on something else other than this. Maybe it's something about whatever this person. So maybe you just don't want to think about that, but it needs your focus right now. Okay, it needs your awareness. Okay, or it could just be a decision, but it is strong saying that it's about love with the Lovers there. But it could just be a decision that you need to make. Okay, if it's really not about love, you're not just being in denial about that, then it's a decision. You need to make a decision on something. Now, what is your biggest challenge at this time? What's your biggest challenge at this time? Healing. Healing is very challenging for you. Actually, forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, and actually healing. Healing is painful. It's not always an easy process, but that's where you will be challenged. But you need to go through this. I feel like it's some has to do with some anger issues. Okay, because I feel like for some of you it could be you might have been always have this like passive aggressiveness, but it's not a healthy way of actually releasing those pent up energies. It could be healing through anger issues, anger management. That's what I'm getting. In which area do you need to be less impulsive? In which area of your life do you need to be less impulsive? You need to be less impulsive with moving forward. Yeah. And be patient. Be patient when you're waiting on something. When you're waiting on divine timing, you are fully aware of that there's a timing for everything, but you're just not patient in waiting. And it will come, okay? It will come. Once you've made your decision, you'll be able to move forward, alright? So you need to just be less impulsive about that moving forward in your life. Now, how can you lighten up and have more fun in your life? Because Aries energy is not always about this impulsive energy. It can be about just being like a child and looking at world with fresh eyes. And so let's see, how can you have more fun in your life? So I have here the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you need to speak what it is that you want to say, but at the same time, speak your truth and actually say. What I'm getting is actually saying your point at that specific moment. Because sometimes you overthink it and you probably need like some sort of a situation needs you need to speak up, but you don't speak up, and you later speak up when it's not really the right time anymore, and it just gets the people just ignore it because it's like it's already, your moment has already been up. If that makes sense. That or the moment already took place. So speak up for what it is that is truly important for you, even though other people might not agree with you. And because I feel like, yeah, it has something to do with emotions too, with the Knight, with the King of Cups here. When you don't speak up, you develop this passive aggressiveness, and when you don't speak up, you're not just balanced emotionally. Okay, it's keeping you imbalanced emotionally. So you'll be surprised when you speak up more, that when you communicate more in a non-aggressive way, obviously, but in a truthful way, that you will have more fun, and you might realize it's not so bad at all. Okay, so for the last one, how can you make best use of this passionate energy that the Aries full moon is currently offering right now? How can you make full use of this passionate energy? Balance. It's helping you to keep balance with this Queen of Pentacles, giving you this like independent energy that you can do anything and everything. Your overall self-image, you will feel more stable. You will feel more focused. Look at how this person is all about looking at the mirror with the pentacles there, and it's the same thing with this beauty card here when we started this reading. There's a mirroring in that double mirrors. So you will feel better about your image, about what you actually are. You will feel more confident in yourself, and you will see a better image, if that makes sense, because I feel like image is really important for you at the moment, and your reputation also. But you just need to, how you cultivate and use this passionate energy right now is, I feel like it will give you more confidence, more more this feeling of independence, that you can do anything and not really relying on anyone, but you can do it on your own. Sometimes you have to do it on your own. Sometimes you need help, okay? But at this time, what I'm getting for you is that you can do it even on your own, even when people disagree with you. Okay, and there will be rewards for you. You will be rewarded materially, financially. What else? Yeah, you'll get this Ten of Cups. This is a more fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling. This could be a family life too, because we have here the Queen of Pentacles too. So this is like a motherly type, nurturing energy. Whether you're a woman or not, doesn't matter. But you just care about your family and people. Maybe you just need to think about your family, what you're really doing this for. Not really think about the naysayers and the bullies, okay? But you'll get this Ten of Cups. Who's laughing in the end? It's you, okay? I'll pick more abundance cards for you and what you need to surrender or surrender to. What do you need to surrender or surrender to at this point in time? surrender to your full power. Very interesting, because it's like standing in your power, in your full confidence, in your full power, speaking your truth. And we have here the lion twice. You could be a Leo, you don't have to be, but unleashing this lion, healing, and when you finally healed, unleashing this like lion within you and standing in your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. But by trying to conform, you're playing it small. But you have your you have a bigger purpose than that. Well, it's up to you whether you fulfill this purpose. But I'm telling you, if you don't fulfill this purpose, you will just feel like there's always something that's missing in your life. That's what you will feel like. There's something that's lacking. What else? In terms of your abundance, what's the advice for you? In terms of your abundance, the advice for you is something about donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manifold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy manipulates. So there's something about being more generous, feeling more generous in your life. As simple as that. You won't even believe that. As simple as that. Being more generous will bring more abundance in your life. Maybe you want to start this organization, this charitable organization yourself. And maybe you want to support a cause. That's the message for you. I hope this have resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you love. So, for the people who pick card number 3, this is the reading for you. I feel like you're very career oriented right now. For most of you, or just thinking about career. But yeah, also at the same time, to my fellow Aries rising, if you're an Aries sun or moon too, this Aries full moon energy will you're more prone to breakdowns. Personally, I had a breakdown myself, and yeah, that's just to remind you, if you need to cry it all out and just release them. So I want to start it with some affirmations from this affirmators card. The first card that you have is don't take it personally. So as I was just saying, if you're more prone to debates, arguments during this time, and whatever that is, don't take it personally, so it won't really start a fight or grow into something bigger than that it actually is. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. So don't take it personally, whatever that is. Yeah. Also, the next card that you have is connection. You can always rely on these people that you feel really connected to. You don't really have to put up with the people that you don't really resonate with all the time. You always have your guides with you, your spirit guides, people that you really feel a connection with. Doesn't always have to be romantically. So it's saying here, I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. So yeah, this is all about connection. This card here, whether it's your spirit guides wanting to connect with you, they want to say something to you, they want you, or if you're just so angry and you're just gonna do something that you're gonna regret, maybe they try to stop you, and that for me is very evident because with this I think it's the Aries rising too, and with my Scorpio moon I'm very cutting with words, so I'm always regret it when I say something that hurts other people, and I'll blame myself for it really bad. So yeah, that's the connection card. So for you to know if this reading is really for you, I'm gonna just tap into this energy and see if you resonate with this. For the past energy, we have here the Star. You feel very hopeful about something. You've always been hopeful about something, about transformation, whatever this is. So we have here the Star card. And the Hermit card. I feel like whatever this is, you planned it, you went within, you know that this is something that is for you. This dream, it's almost like a dream, but you almost can touch it with this Star card here. So these are both major arcana, Virgo, Aquarius. You don't have to be Virgo and Aquarius. That's just the energies of this card. You've tested everything. There's something about perfectionism that I'm getting in the past also. And you're really hopeful. You're very optimistic in the past. And you know that this is what you really want. Now, at the present moment, how it's affecting your present moment, we have here the Judgment card. So the Judgment, the time has come for this thing to manifest in your life. Right now, it's currently manifesting, or you feel it's coming. It is a confirmation for you. You need to show more compassion to other people around you too. I know I was just saying this morning, it's so hard, so hard to just always be that person to understand. Why can't be, I was like asking, why can't be the person, why can't be, can it be the other way, that they're the one who will try to understand me, not like I'm always the one who tries to understand other people. But I feel like, I guess that's part of why I came here, what I came here to do. Because I know more, and I've awakened more. I need to understand better, and I need to have more composure, I guess. Show and be a proper role model for other people, to show more compassion, whether they give compassion to me or not. It's really up to them. But that's just the energy that I'm getting for you. And because I feel like these people, this situation is really getting into your nerves. But don't bring justice into your hands. Let karma do its work. Okay. In the future, the illusions, whatever illusions, will fade away. If it's people, the people that you're dealing with, they will finally see the truth in their own ways, in what they're doing. That's why we have here the moon card in reverse. This is an illumination now, but it's at the moment it's like foggy. At the moment it's like it has a mist at the moment. If it's about this creation of dreams that you want to create, with the star card here, it will be soon be in fruition in the future. Okay, maybe you at the moment you can't see how this will happen, but in the future it will happen. Okay, you will get more clarity in the future. So that's what I'm getting for you. Now let's see what else is advice for you based on the question. Okay, so based on the questions here, what area in your life do you need your energy right now? What area of your life you need to focus on right now? Okay, so what area of your life? Okay, I feel like this is subconscious. Because it's coming up in reverse, you're not really focusing your attention on this at the moment, and it might come as a surprise for you that you need to focus on more on your, this is for me like energy, vitality, spirituality, with balancing your work life with your um with self-care. That's what I'm getting with this, because you probably to focus so much on your victory and how you appear to other people, and it's just making you really tired, and you're not, maybe it's compromising the things that you actually love to do. Maybe you're not having enough time to actually do self-care, to do the things that you really love to do, and that's why you will feel imbalanced, and you will feel more reactive to the situation that is happening in your life day to day, because you're not indulging in your own spirituality, and you're not really enjoying life. I mean, it's okay to focus on your career, on what you want to pursue right now, project, whatever that is. But if it's taking a toll on you, on your health, it's not worth it really in the long term. So that's what I'm getting with this. You're compromising your, maybe you need more alone time at some days. Maybe you need to actually phone sick, like be absent from work because of your mental health, and you need to give more time to that. Okay, because those things are important in your overall well-being, and how you will be able to function better. Okay, so that's where you need to put your focus on right now. Next is your biggest challenge at this time. What's your biggest challenge at this time? Things are endings, and it will be an abrupt change. Foundations, the things that you did not really put so much time in building a foundation, it will end because there's not enough structure. Maybe you want to hurry and actually get to the thing that you want to accomplish and want to have, And if you those things that you know what are those things that don't have proper structure in it, it will be challenging for you because those things will start breaking down. Okay, but it's a lesson for you. It's a lesson for you to have a proper structure next time, and at the same time, it's a lesson for you to be able to really pay attention. It could be help to. I feel like for the people who pick card number 3, you really need to pay attention to your health. It could be health also to something surprising, something you weren't really expecting, or maybe it's something that you've expected but you really didn't pay attention much to. That will be your biggest challenge at this time. Anything that is not built in a proper foundation will be changed, will break down, will be changed in front of your eyes, because it's a lesson for you to be able to, it's a chance for you to build a better one. Okay, if it's not authentic, if it's not um really serving a purpose, it's it will break down, and you will be able to have a chance to finally build something better. Now, in what area in your life do you need to be less impulsive? What area of your life do you need to be less impulsive? Temperance. In terms of balancing and taking care of your own self, filling your own cup before not giving to other people. Make sure that you're not giving every bit of yourself to the cause, to the situation, to the project, to whatever it is, to other people. Make sure that you're giving enough time to balance yourself out. That's really coming up in this reading, because this is about balancing with this temperance here. And if you need help, you can ask your guides to be able to free your schedule, because I feel like you're very busy. These people here that pick this card number 2 are very busy people. Whether they're balancing their family, maybe you have children, don't have to be, but you're just balancing like family life with work life, and yours enough needed time, alone time for yourself. There's needs balance. You don't need to compromise your own self with this. How are you going to be able to take care and pursue this project in the long term and take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself? You won't be able to be fit enough for that. So that's what this card is telling you. Okay? You need more time for yourself. And your angels, your guides are there to help you. They can do the tasks that you cannot do, such as freeing up your schedule. You are a guardian angel for other people too, with this temperance card. Okay? So be a proper role model for them, in a way that you're showing them how it needs to be done, by taking care of yourself and being balanced and stable. And what else? How can you lighten up and have more fun? Implement more fun in your life. How can you lighten up and have more fun in your life? Focusing on the connections and people that are that you feel you have a connection with. Yeah, it doesn't really have to be a soulmate, but it can be. Focusing on your loved ones, focusing on your own cup, and focusing on spending more time with them, That's also what I'm getting here. If it's your children, your own inner child, or your children, you will have more fun and you achieve more enjoyment in your life if you do that. Okay, those people that really matters to you. Instead of focusing on this Five of Cups energy here, on the chaos that is actually stressful for you, is stressing you right now, or it's coming or it's currently happening in your life right now with this Tower card here. Instead of focusing on that, instead of focusing on what you don't have, because Five of Cups to me is someone's focusing on the things that they don't have and what they're lacking in their life. Instead of focusing on the things, you need to focus on this Two of Cups. Because with this Five of Cups here, this is someone that's not usually in a traditional tarot. This is someone that's not focusing on, that is focusing on the three cups that have spilled over, instead of the Two of Cups that is still upright. So the Two of Cups represents the people that you actually care about, the people that matters, the people that will always be there for you. You need to spend more time with them and spend more time with yourself too, and your own inner child, and self-care. That's what I'm getting. You to have a more fulfilling life. The people that are actually there, don't focus on the people that are not there. Okay? And the situation that are not there, the things that you don't have, don't focus on that. Okay? So that's how you going to have a more fulfilling life. Now, how can you use these? How can you best use of this passionate energy that this Aries full moon have at the moment? So how can you best use of this energy at the moment? This passionate energy. Take enough time to rest, okay, and rejuvenate. That's how you're gonna be able to best use this energy. And what else? That's how you're gonna be able to have this energy if you don't rest, if you always feel like you're the kind of person that's always on the go. And leave those stress behind. If you're going home from work, leave your work in your workplace. Don't bring it at home. That's also what I'm getting with this. Leave those stresses behind and rest. Okay? That's how you're gonna be able to use this passionate energy for yourself and for the people that you actually care about. There are those people that actually want to help you, but you're not allowing them. Okay? Allow and be open to help. Okay? Be open to help from your guides, from the people that wants to help you, and whoever this is that's bothering you. Just don't take it personally. Don't make it big. This issue, whatever this is, they're not worth your time and your peace. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let's see what you need to surrender. So I have two cards here popped out. Surrender the negative thinking. Okay, that's not a fulfilling life. That's preventing you to have this fulfilling life. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations like this one here, connection, and don't take it personally. Okay, so that's this card here. Focus on the things that you have instead of focusing on the things that you don't. Okay, so what else? Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. I know you just wanted to help, and You've always been helpful to the people around you, but you need to surrender that idea that you can control and fix someone. I know that can be frustrating. Like, how many times you need to tell this person that they're that, and how many times you need to tell this person that they're not um really doing it properly, or they keep making the same mistake. I mean, it's their lesson for them to learn. You can't really control those people. Okay, maybe it's just how they will learn. Maybe the best way for them to learn is the way where they are right now. And I know you are probably just trying to protect them from hurting themselves, but you can always just guide them and be a positive example for them rather than trying to control them. Okay, because it can be borderline controlling even though you have good intentions. And remember that you probably feel strongly for this person because you probably went through the same thing. But remember that it can happen differently to anyone. Okay, it doesn't mean it happened that way for you that it will happen the same way. Maybe you're just trying to protect them. They can have it differently. It's time for your relationship for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Focus on your own and just rest your mind, okay? And soul and your body. Okay? So that will help everybody. Now, from this Angels of Abundance card, what is the guidance for you? Bountiful nature. So the guidance for you is to spend more time in nature and rejuvenate yourself. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. It will shift your mood into having a more positive mood instead of having this negative thinking. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars. The stars is significant here. We have the star card. Sit under the stars or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. The stars may have something to do with destiny too. That these things are destined to happen and you can't really control it. I don't know, I just got that now. But yeah, this is what you just need to do right now to be able to allow this abundance to come into your life and to have a more fulfilling life in general. Okay, so I hope this resonated for you. Comment down below how it resonated if you want to let me know. And thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you love and light.